Tonight, allegations of fake injections, fake exemptions, even fake doctors. So who are these so-called professionals?
They're the COVID skeptics accused of spreading misinformation.
Were you cashing in on people's fear of the COVID vaccine?
Allegedly handing out fake exemptions, even fake injections.
Christina, are you an anti-vaxxer?
It's quite an extreme, thing to do. Just shocks me.
Freedom! Gold Coast woman Maria Powell, or Maria Power as she calls herself, was the first to come to the attention of authorities after allegedly issuing hundreds of fake COVID exemptions.
Do you have anything to say about the charges that you're facing?
Police charged Maria with impersonating a medical doctor after allegedly issuing certificates excusing clients from COVID vaccines, testing and wearing masks. Detective Acting Inspector Damien Powell.
False certificates are false. They're not going to protect you from anything, whereas a vaccine will.
Maria is a doctor, but certainly not a medical one. She graduated with a PhD in philosophy in August.
Will you fight these charges?
She doesn't believe she's done anything wrong. She believes she's entitled to issue the certificates.
Facing court last month, she suddenly had little to say on the accusations and quickly donned a mask.
Do you stand by the certificates you allegedly gave to these people?
Our job as a doctor is to protect you, and we have, a body that, we're accountable to if we make a medical mistake or negligence.
Dr. Donna Hushman has been fighting against misinformation to vaccinate people on the Gold Coast.
Doesn't help a situation where people already have a lot of mistrust and a lot of doubt and a lot of questions.
In Victoria, there's been 2 doctors also come under the spotlight. Dr. Mark Hobart's GP practice was raided by Victorian health authorities last week. The doctor accused of allegedly issuing false exemptions and falsifying vaccine records. This video filmed during the raid.
I've just been invaded by 7 authorised officers from the Department of Health, and they've seized my confidential patient files and my appointment book and various other documents.
The practice was closed down. Dr. Hobart is now suspended by the regulatory body from practising while an investigation takes place.
This means that the government should go to any doctor and enter their premises and seize the patient's files for no reason. They haven't given me any reason why they wanted to see my patient's files.
While in Colac, Dr. Dennis Borsos has also promised not to practice and has been officially suspended pending investigation after hundreds of people queued in his regional town southwest of Melbourne seeking a vaccine exemption. The doctor took to his own website telling people, no more jab exemptions, help yourselves the best you can.
We have so many good options that the number of true exemptions is actually quite small.
Infectious disease expert Dr. Paul Griffin says cases like these help spread fear.
Look, it's really disappointing. I think people perhaps underestimate the harm they can be doing.
He believes there needs to be a strong deterrent to others doing the same.
If we do see people that are deliberately breaking these rules, then I think there does need to be harsh penalties because it does cause a lot of very widespread harm.
The most recent case, a Western Australian nurse now charged with fraud, accused of faking a child's COVID jab and falsely marking it on a medical record.
Did any of these people actually get their vaccines?
Police allege Christina Hartman-Benz inserted the needle into a 15-year-old boy's arm but didn't inject it, throwing away the needle with the vaccine liquid still in it. Authorities now investigating whether other patients may have had the same treatment. Australian Nursing Federation State Secretary Mark Olsen.
It's far more serious than just an allegation of fraud. This has the potential to cost lives. That's what we're talking about here.
With over 90% of Australians 16 and over now having had 1 dose of the vaccine, experts say the proof is it's safe.
We're in the order of billions now. Approximately half the world's population has been exposed to one of these vaccines. So if there was a reason we shouldn't be using them, that would be evident by now.